up, YouTube? I was just chilling on twitch.tv/Tectone, and I was going over my daily scramble. And what my daily scramble is something where I get to connect with my audience and see me react to what my community wants once every day, although lately it's been more like once every week. But I am really trying my best. There's a lot of people here, you know, we got about 5,000 people watching on Twitch right now, so keeping up with all of them is difficult, but I enjoy doing that. I am a streamer who really enjoys connecting with my audience and knowing what it is they want, and I really enjoy seeing what you guys want me to react to. So if that interests you, feel free to join my Discord at discord.gg/Tectone. All members are welcome as long as you're above 18, because I ain't trying to be a babysitter. Absolutely fuck that. Just like my Twitch is 18 and up. Fuck that shit. So I wanted to talk about an important topic today, which is why you hate your gacha game, or why you are miserable playing your gacha game. There has been a term thrown around by other streamers, and just to, you know, full clarity, I just want to reference what streamers I'm referring to. There's a term called gacha tourist, okay? And this gacha tourist term is mainly thrown around and perpetuated by creators like Fobmaster and Mr. Pokey. Now, do I have a problem with either of these two streamers? No. I actually admire them both quite a lot, but I do not like what the phrase gacha tourist has kind of done to the community. And what that has done is essentially incentivizing a over loyalty to a company and or a game or a product that you should have no loyalty to whatsoever. Just like the content creators that you watch and the media that you consume, the moment you stop enjoying them, you should seek pastures new. The concept of loyalty to the products that you're playing makes no fucking sense, because if you show unconditional love like you do to your abusive fucking grandpa or your abusive fucking dad, well, then they know they can continue to treat you that way, and you're gonna be none the wiser. When these games suck, you should leave. When these games are not fun, you should quit. When these games are good, you should play. When these games are fun, you should play. Now, what am I talking about? Gacha tourism. Gacha tourist, aka players who will play a new update patch for 3 to 4 days after launch, complete all the content, and then quit, and then come back when there's another 3 to 4 days of content, aka 3 to 4 more days of fun. I'm gonna list you some gacha games: Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero. Every single one of these games should not be played longer than 3 to 4 days every single update patch. And this is by design. The players who will sit there and collect mint and berries every single fucking day are kind of what exacerbated this issue of over gacha loyalty and gacha tribalism to begin with, because whenever you stop playing this one gacha game, it's because you're cheating. No, that's not how it is, that's not how it was, and that's not how it ever will be. And the reason why I did greatly want to bring up the content creator Fobmaster is because Fobmaster is a bit of a weird one for bringing up gacha tourists, because he's the biggest tourist of them all. Or you could say the most hardcore resident. Who knows? Fobmaster is a streamer who plays 10 gachas every single fucking day, and that's fine. He balances it, right? It is what it is. Fob is a guy where his girlfriend takes care of all of his bills, and while he gets to sit home on gacha games and farm his chat to tell them to say, kill myself whenever I appear on a stream. Which, if you've been in the chat, you've seen it. Sorry, just a little bit of fun. But the thing is that you guys got to understand is that when you play these games for 3 days and you beat all the content, and this seems like it would be very obvious to just say out loud, you have no moral obligation to continue playing the game. You got the new rewards, you did the new event, maybe you pull on the new character if you want it, and if you don't got to worry about it, because the rerun banner's all the way around the corner. When you play a part-time game, full-time, you are going to become miserable. And here's the next big point that I want to make. I see a lot of content creators who only play one gacha game that are screaming and are crying for more content, that they need it to be added to the game mode because they want to be able to play 24/7. Well, I'm very sorry, because you are just like 2020 to 2021 Tectone, where I also wanted Genshin Impact to be able to be played full time. That's not how it's going to be. And to be honest, it's bad design for a gacha game. These gacha games are meant to be played at a casual time for a busy individual to be able to feel like they're getting a complete gaming experience while playing it merely part-time. Now, Does that really make sense whenever they put out a new story update that's 8 hours fucking long and to tell you something that can be summarized in about 3 minutes? No, it really doesn't. But some people just like the feel of the world, which is why I kind of enjoy it's to each their own. Some people who, and I mean this genuinely, and you can take disrespect to it if you like. There are some creators like Doro44 and Brand Online that really love slop games. And I want to say, I think it's fine that they enjoy their fucking slop. They are examples of what I consider a brainless consumer, which is someone who, no matter what, will be pleased with absolutely anything as long as their favorite game is giving it to them. Now, is this a shot? Sure. I mean, sure, I guess. But I don't really think it's that far from the truth. Some people enjoy their games so much, it doesn't matter what they're putting out. They just want to be in this game as long as humanly possible. There are some people out there, guys, who like Paimon. There are some players out there who do enjoy the fact that the quality of life changes are pay-gated behind a 5-star unit. Now, do I consider those people sound of mind? No, not really. But there are some people who are just like that. And I'm not like that. So it does cause me a little bit of frustration because I truly don't get it. Because I do think the games would be better off if these creators were to play more casually and not force themselves into the same game over and over and over and over again to, and I shit you not, 3 days of doing content that's meaningful, then 57 days of them doing fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. Creators like Enviosity, who used to go live every single day for 8 to 9 hours just to, maybe I can beat the Spiral Abyss 1 second faster. Creators like Mr. Pokey, who think, maybe I can zero cycle this Honkai Star Rail using this new unit. You have to understand, and I'm going to say this and you're not going to like this, your mental illness does not mean that everybody else isn't enjoying the game authentically. We do not need to operate in the confines of, if you don't play this game every day, you're a fucking tourist, dude. Yeah, man, you just don't like the game as much as me, man. All right, man. Like, let's just be completely legitimate. And I want to say this for everyone to hear it and for everybody to know it. You have a couple of routes. You have the gacha CCs that play the game 24/7, and they hate it because they run out of content, and they want more content in the game, and they're miserable because they're playing a side game as a main game, and they hate their lives. And then you have the content creators who love the games so much, that they play them every single fucking day, 24/7. And if you don't play as much as them, they hate your life. I want to really introduce you guys to the Bugatti of gacha gaming, which is, and I quote, play the game until it has no more meaningful content, and then drop it until it does. Let's read this comment from Fobmaster real quick. I can call people a tourist because I call myself a tourist. Okay, let me think about that. Because that means Regslent can call himself something, but that doesn't mean he can call everybody else that. I think you guys know what word I'm alluding to. And that word is a tryhard. That word's a tryhard because bro goes way too hard on video games. He just sweats way too hard. And just because Regslent is a sweat doesn't mean that everybody else is a fucking sweat. What were you guys thinking I was going to say? Now, that being said, in the same vein, Fobmaster, you have to understand, I call myself I call everyone else a retard because I myself am also retarded, right? So maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe if we look down into it. But I really, really just think that you will be happier if you do play these games more casually. Guys, you got to understand these games are not meant to be played hardcore. They are not meant to be played every second of the fucking day. They are meant to be played casually, enjoy them for 15 to 30 minutes a day, and then drop them, or 3 to 4 days every 6 weeks. That's the truth. You do not need to sell your mind, body, and soul into these games. Once again, apologies for any disrespect that I toss towards any content creator. You are more than welcome to make a drama video and call me out for saying that. I would love for you to do that. But I do just think this is important, and I did use some creators' names for relevant subject matter, so that way people can understand exactly what I am referring to with a, a demonstrative source. Yeah. And then there's people like Fobmaster, who just have a mental illness, and we all can't have a girlfriend that takes care of all of our bills in our daily lives. So we actually have to work a fucking job, and he should not be guilting anybody else for not playing 10 gacha games at the exact same time while burning their girlfriend's money. However, that's just my opinion. That's just a theory. A game theory. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. TLDR. You would enjoy your games more if you played them less. And because that's how they were meant to be played.